Alright Finn, let's do this. Have you ever mixed before?
No.
A little bit, no?
A little bit.
Okay, I'm gonna show you. Can you get the orange bucket over there? And you need a mask. Start with water. I put this bucket here because it's leaking. So. Yeah. I mean, at some point you'll know how many seconds you have to do in order to get a perfect mix. But the first time you'll screw up a few times.
It is triggering me.
So you cut the top. But for that to work, this needs to be flat and kind of smooth. Otherwise it doesn't work. Don't breathe that in. We've got the color powder. A little bit of a top.
Just like
Probably in the
coffee.
middle. Yeah, it's like coffee. Yeah, go ahead. Stop. This is kind of just a little bit. Up. Oh wait, I'll turn it off.
Okay.
Accidents happen.
Yeah.
Here. So this is good. Now if you put too much water, you can always scoop a little bit of that in. But if you make it very wet, you need to scoop a lot. And then the color will be different, right? Because the ratio is kind of for half. mushroom. Champignons. That's not what it is. This is a parasol. It's already dried out a little bit, which is fine. Very beautiful.
And I seem to like it.
Could you pick some basilicum in the garden?
How many leaves?
Yeah, just
Handful.
six or seven. Yeah, small handful. There you go.
Thanks.
Big ones.
Yeah.
Where's the boss?
Inside.
Inside. Hi, Valpedil, come. Hello. Hi, Valpedil, come up tomorrow.
Who's going up tomorrow?
Valpedil, if you need anything to add.
Oh, right.
Just you can contact them directly
Right, I'll tell them.
and tell them if you need anything and if you need capacity then.
Maybe some 2,000 kilo of Jaya.
I don't know what the capacity limit is for them.
5,000.
5,000? Okay.
Via 7
Okay. I think I have about, I don't know, not that much. Three.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think I'm good.
All right. Well, just if something comes to mind
Yeah.
tomorrow morning, they might
Yeah.
come up. More pointing. Good.
Aber das letzte jetzt. Also das letzte, also nur
Ah, du bist ist das Marburg oder was ist das?
Mannheim.
Mannheim. MA ist Mannheim. Das ist Marburg, MAR.
Keine Ahnung.
Oh, nice. Ja, opzet. Die pitjes, dat was echt een goede tijd voor me, hoor. Good. Wat een goed.
Cheers, guys. Can you open it?
Twister.
The twister.
Twister.
Hard work. Did a lot today. Almost there. Goede call. Ja, dat is lekker.
I think just the kale is a bit tough. You kind of fixed it with the bacon and with the nuts.
No, it has a raw feeling to it. Textured, not overcooked. Beautiful night. Full moon in 2 days. It's already really light. It's really nice. Finn has left this afternoon. Pointing is basically done. Very monotonous work. It's all the same. Cleaning mortar joints and pointing them, flattening the joints, and then wait until it's dry and then clean it out. But it's going fast with Finn helping with the mixes. He mixed 22 bags, so that's 44 mixes. And Thomas came a day later. He's helping with other things, doing a bit of grass cleaning and chopping wood actually for winter. Quite noisy now. So the cows were there last week. They're now down there on my land for a few days. And yesterday and the few days before, the goats, there was a big flock of goats over there. And the goats need to be protected by dogs because there's a lot of wolves up here in the mountain. They attract wolves, so the farmer leaves the goats fenced off with the dogs, about 4 or 5 dogs, and they bark all night. So it's a bad sleep in the tent. Just for a few days. I think in a few days the cows go down again to another place, and then it becomes more quiet. Tomorrow, a friend of me is coming, long-time friend. He's coming here for the first time, so that's nice. It's exciting. And yeah.
Nee. Ja, ik ben wel...
Wel al door de hele stapel heen gaan.
Ja, dat ook. En nu ben ik ook wel bijna klaar. Bijna.
There he is.
Ja man.
Hey man.
Helemaal.
Yes. Hey, goed te zien. Hallo.
Hey.
Fijn. Frank Dorsten.
Welcome. English, Dutch?
English. I understand Dutch, but I'm actually not capable of talking Dutch.
All
Alright.
We get that.
So,
Cool, welcome.
thank you.
Just sunset.
Perfect.
Just
Beautiful.
before.
Yeah. Yeah, we really didn't want to do like the hairpins at night.
No.
It's terrible.
It's bad. It's the first time it's a little rough.
Wow.
And,
So, this is it, huh?
yeah, long journey.
Does it have enough capacity? The battery? There's just a weak point, right?
Well, in winter there's less charge.
Yeah.
And there's a temperature problem because lithium batteries, they can't deal with cold.
No.
So yeah, you have to heat up the batteries with the batteries. So it's extra charge. Yeah, December is a bit difficult. Shorter showers.
Or layers.
Simple.
How do you wash stuff here? Like by hand?
Go to the laundrette.
Oh yeah.
Since you became
For one weekend.
since you became an athlete, you.
Yeah, obviously, as you can see.
Okay, so you have two. So
Yeah, I've got two.
Alright. Vamos. The moon is laughing. Smile.
That is a very sick viewpoint. Go here?
Yeah, you can go down.
This is a really Caspar David Friedrich situation, huh? With less drama. More lights,
No clouds.
no clouds. Music. Bats.
Yeah, it is warm.
There's a little light over there as well.
That's probably it's the first house, I believe, on the road. So this road, which you would take if you would drive down, you could do it. You'll take this road, it circles down along the village there and then through the forest. down
Okay.
there. It's a steep road.
Yeah, go. Just flat on the ground like this, maybe you'll find it.
Yeah, it's all.
Yeah?
Slide it. Yeah.
put some cheese in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have this, so you don't need that. First, I have to get this very small. Smell this. Oh, it's so nice.
Nuts. Nuts and garlic.
How long have you had it?
This one,
Yeah.
10 years, and the guy before me, I don't know, but his name is still inside. so
Oh shit! No,
I can ask
so
him.
cool.
You can
I
put
love
your
that.
name inside.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Because every hunter has it, and I guess if they put it on in their
On the racks
restaurants,
in their
on
castle.
in their castle, then they constantly switch.
Yeah. Oh no! I took.
The wrong one again.
I took Lord Beddingdale's jacket.
Should I tell him?
Is it telling or staff? They send the hounds after me.
I already took one from him.
Yeah, those are great jackets. I like them a lot. And I like it even more that it's so classic English, and I bought it in Paris.
I had that one.
Okay, stove is in place, not permanently yet. This is still a dry stack. It might need to move a bit left or right, depending on how I come out with the pipes and the chimney. Quite a complicated build. I've been preparing this for a while, and a lot of emails going back and forth with Patrick, the main guy at Tampcast, who's the supplier of the stove. Yeah, because I need to build it right from the start, because it's built with cement and stone, and once it's there I can't access certain parts anymore, so it needs to be done right from the start, with all the clean outs and the drafts going in the right direction and dampers and whatnot. So but it's going to work out, I'm confident, but it needs a lot of preparation. Pointing is finished. We did a lot of that, worked in the evenings even. A lot of help from Finn and Thomas, and now Tim and Frans, which are here still. Yeah, it's going well. There's a few in-between jobs that need to be done before winter still, which is insulating the pipes in the utility room here, so they don't freeze the water, and also building a new battery box. I'm getting partly a new system for winter, and the battery box just needs to be bigger and much better insulated, so I can have the batteries above 5 degrees Celsius, otherwise they won't work. So that needs to be done, and then all the main focus is on the cabin. But yeah, it's moving on well, so I think I'll be ready before winter. Meaning
not ready, but I usually take a break with Christmas. So before that, the tent's gonna go down. And the longer I can stay in the tent, the easier it is to work in the cabin, you know, because when I move in, it's gonna be a bit harder I'll be in the way of myself. So it's easier if I stay in the tent as long as possible to finish things up here. So.